Hello, people. Welcome back to another episode of Letting Me and You and Me through YouTube. And here I am with another video. This video is going to be a little different from the usual makeup looks that I generally do, but I think this video was very important for me to do. This is something that has completely changed the way my skin looks and way I generally feel about myself. These are the skincare habits that have changed my life for good. Now, this is something that I learned from YouTube, and most of the habits that you'll see here are what I learned from YouTube. So I thought I should also contribute towards it and compile this all together for you all here in this video. I was not very sure whether I wanted to share this here on YouTube or not, because these are some of the insecurities that I have always had in my life, and also I was not very sure how many of you will be interested in hearing this out, but then I thought let's just put it out there. So yeah, without me much blabbering, let's just directly get into the video. Let's begin. First is oil pulling. Now I know many of you will believe this is not skincare actually, but yeah, it does affect your skin, it does affect your body, and it does affect your oral health overall. Oil pulling has so many benefits that I can't stop counting. First of all, it has made me help get rid of my bad breath. I do suffer from bad breath, and overall so many problems that you have in your oral hygiene, oil pulling is the key. Apart from that, your body gets detoxified whenever you do oil pulling. It is one of the best things that you can do for your oral hygiene, for your body, and for your skin. Second thing is drinking water. I know everybody will say this is something that everybody knows, but not everybody follows. We all know drinking water is very important for your body, it's very important for your skin in general. So, still, we don't drink water because there are many people who don't like the taste of water in general, or there are people like me who just lazy to go to the kitchen to get some water for you and to drink it. So, simplified, get a bottle of water with you wherever you go. You will drink so much more water that way. Trust me, you will drink so much more water that way. This is what I've learned since I was always lazy to go to the kitchen to get water, so I didn't drink too much of it. So I thought of taking a bottle with me. My mom told me that you take a bottle with you wherever you go, in your house also. Like even if you go from one room to another room, take that bottle with you. Only then you'll be drinking enough water to make your skin look healthy. And then if you are a kind of person who doesn't like the taste of water overall, there are so many detox water present on YouTube. Go and make one for yourself and drink it throughout the day. You'll be helping your body and your skin and your hair overall. Trust me, it's not that difficult to drink water. And then if you still don't want to drink water, go for coconut water. More beneficial, more tasty, more good for your health, more good for your skin. Third is using a toner. Okay, I am guilty and I will tell you why. I bought a toner when I was 15, 16 and then I applied it on my face. What I felt was that it is just water that I am applying on face. There is no texture to it, there is no feel to it. I am not sure if my skin really needs it, and that was the biggest mistake of my life. But back then I did not know that toner had so many benefits for my skin. It will help my skin so much, but I was innocent. You don't be. Go ahead and buy a toner for yourself. It is going to help you a lot. It doesn't. Now let me tell you, any skincare product that you use, you have to give it 4 to 6 weeks to show results. Just by applying it for a week or two and then you decide that it is not working for you is not right. You have to give that product good 4 to 6 weeks, use it religiously, and then only decide whether the thing is working for you or not. I did not give that time to the toner, but then when I gave it, it just turned miraculous. I started using toner when my pores turned really bad. Like I had really bad pores and my skin looked so bad. I will tell you why. Because I was putting on makeup every day without using a skincare. I did not have any skincare. Like, I washed my face and then I put on makeup. So wrong. So wrong. You don't do that. And the fourth thing, sugar. I have had acne all my life and I went to so many dermats. All of them said, don't worry, they're just age related. As you grow, the acne will go. Well, I believed it and I said, it's okay, it's just age related, it will go. I can't do anything about it. But then, and I also used to eat lots and lots and lots of chocolate because I loved chocolates. I was crazy and obsessed about them, which led to acne. And I never knew. How did I figure that out? Well, there was a time in my life when I just wanted to lose weight and I cut down on sugar and hence chocolates. And when I cut down on chocolates, to my surprise, my acne started settling down. My skin started clearing out. And that is when I knew that chocolates were something that was giving me that acne. Now still I was not sure whether it was chocolates only. Like, my first click was, yeah, chocolates, but then I was not very sure. And I started eating them again. Like, I ate 3-4 days and I started seeing my acne back on my skin. And that is when I figured out that sugar or chocolates was something that was giving me that acne. Now, I figured it out this way. You can get it checked from your dermat, obviously, but I figured it out this way. I didn't go to any dermat, but I think cutting down sugar is the one thing that you can do for your skin, which is also going to rewind your aging process. Especially if you're in your late 20s, it is important that you cut down on sugar because you don't want wrinkles, you don't want fine lines, and you want your skin to look healthy and young. So cut down on sugar. Fifth thing, using anti-aging in my late 20s. Now, I started using anti-aging like maybe 3-4 months ago, and I will tell you, I have seen so much difference in my skin. I know many of you don't believe in anti-aging and you think that maybe late 20s is still a little early for using anti-aging, but for me it is not. I started using anti-aging when I started seeing fine lines under my eyes. That was one alarm that told me that you're aging, your skin is aging. And apart from that, obviously pores. Like, my pores were getting bigger. I know I told you I started using toner and it helped me. It did help me. Yes, it did help me. But at the same time, my pores were still growing, and I started researching and I understood that it is aging that is leading to increase in the size of my pores along with those fine lines. So what I decided is I will start with an anti-aging product. And what did I start with was this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, because everybody has gone gaga over it, everybody loves it, and everybody claims that it shows results, and I started using it. It's been quite some time that I am using it, and it has shown me great results. My skin looks so much more healthier and it actually looks a little tighter to me also. Next is, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, DIYs. I know everybody believes that DIYs is good for skin. You see so many DIYs going around corner on YouTube, and we all try DIYs at home, and I understand it is very pocket friendly and you just want to do it because you get most of the things at home and you feel since they are natural, you can do it. But trust me, all DIYs are not reliable. All DIYs is not for you. The DIY that they show, I'm not saying that DIYs are bad. No, I love DIYs. I do so many DIYs. I use so many DIY skincare products every day. So I am not saying that they are bad. What I am trying to say here is that all the DIYs on the YouTube are not made for everybody. It varies from person to person. Like, I am a sensitive skin type, and I will tell you, I made one scrub, DIY scrub, and I applied it. My face got bumps all over it. Like, I was red. I had all those bumps. So I had that bad experience. But then it is not just that one bad experience that is making me say that. No. Research for yourself. Research for the skin type you have and research what is going to work for you. Don't just do all the DIYs and ruin your skin, because the more DIYs you do, the more your skin suffers, the worst it is going to be. So make sure whenever you do a DIY, you research first whether it is for you or not, and then start doing it. And if one DIY doesn't work for you at once, stop it. Don't go on trying it for second and third time. I know we all say for the creams and everything that you should give it good try and then only not apply or decide for anything, but don't do that for DIYs. One test is enough for you to decide whether that DIY is working for you or not. Next one, we all are guilty for washing your face all day long. Now, when I had acne, everybody told me, wash your face, you have oily skin, that is why you have acne. Wash your face again and again. If you don't have oil on your skin, your acne is going to go away. Sorry, that's not how it works, because washing your face is just going to get rid of that essential oils also that your skin needs. You don't have to wash your face every now and then. Don't overdo it, because over washing your face is just going to get rid of that excess oil also. Along with that excess oil, it is also going to get rid of that essential oil that your skin needs. Don't do that. It will just increase or fasten the process of aging. We don't want that. Washing your face just 2 times a day is sufficient enough in normal conditions. 2 times, like in the morning and in the night, is more than enough. And when you're washing your face, don't use warm water, don't use cold water. Using a room temperature water is perfect for you. If you use too warm or too cold water, it is going to dry out your skin again and again. We don't want that. So use room temperature water, that is best for washing your face. And next, we all watch YouTube videos, we all watch skincare videos, and we all watch those nighttime routines, daytime routines, morning time routines on YouTube, and we all get obsessed. I mean, it becomes so overwhelming to see all those routines and when we don't follow it. But trust me, you don't need such a big routine until and unless you are committed that you will do it daily. Make sure whatever is your routine, how small or how lengthy your routine is, you have to follow it daily. So whenever you are trying to generate a routine, generate it in such a manner that you are able to do it every day. If you are not doing it every day, it's just going to do more bad for your skin than good. So don't do that. Next one, we all have skin problems. Trust me, we all have skincare problems. Whether it is pore problem or acne or any other issues, dry skin, patchy skin, so many issues. If you have any of that and you want to get rid of it and you don't do anything about it, not going to work. Your skin needs love to overcome those problems. And how can you do that? By doing skincare. I know I just said that your skincare can be short and sweet. Yeah, it can be short and sweet, but if you want to solve your problems, you have to do something about it. Like if I have pore problems and I don't take care of it, how is it going to get sorted? So what I would advise is, it is okay to not have a morning routine or to have a very short morning routine, but if you have problems and you want to solve it, do a proper nighttime routine, because that is when your skin rejuvenates, it heals. So if you take care of your problems during the night routine, it is going to work better than a morning routine. Trust me, it is much better than a morning routine. And now next one, I am talking about skincare. Everybody talks about skincare, but majorly we focus on face. Our body, our hands, our feet do so much more than our face. They turn dry, they turn greasy, and we just don't take care of them. Take care of your body. As important as it is to take care of your face, it is equally important to take care of rest of your body. I know it feels like so much work, but trust me, it is not. Applying a simple moisturizer on your body, on your hands, on your feet is not going to take too much of time. As you're doing it for your face, do it for your body. Your hands and your feet do so much for you. You have to take care of them, otherwise they will turn dry. And next one, have you ever noticed that with the change in season your skin changes? I have noticed. In winter my skin turns actually a little dry, and in summers it is excessively oily. I know these are two very contrast things to happen, but it does happen with my skin. This is because of change in season. So every change in season is going to be different on your skin. It is going to make your skin behave differently. So you cannot have those standard skincare products to use throughout the year. No. As the season changes, your skin is going to change the needs. So if you are in winter season, go for a little heavier moisturizers. Go for those moisturizers which are little more hydrating. While in summers, you can go for gel based moisturizers. Like if in winter you can go for cream based ones, and in summer you can just go for some gel based ones. But your skin needs moisturization, whether it is winter or summer. Now during summertime, there are many people who think that it is summer, my skin is already so oily, I don't need a moisturizer. Don't do that. Don't do that to your skin. Your skin always needs moisturization and hydration. So go and stick with a moisturizer for your life. I will tell you, generate this habit, stick with a moisturizer throughout your life, and your skin will bless you for that. So guys, these are the few habits that have changed the way my skin looks and changed the way my body feels to me. Overall, it has given me so much more positive results in life, and I just wanted to share with you all so that you all can understand such small things in your life can make such big differences. So guys, if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. If there is anything that you want me to make videos on, drop it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to do it. Until then, take care. Ta-da!